Good morning, good morning. Welcome to yet another devlog. So I'm going to continue building on what we made yesterday. Uh, Everything with regards to yesterday's stream is also documented in my blog. The link is also in description. And since 2 streams ago, I also started to add some timestamps on from the streams. This is also AI generated, but as far as I'm checking, they're correct. So what I do, I just feed my notes and the transcription of the video to AI, and I ask them to give me timestamps related to each headline, and I check the results and then publish them. So with that out of the way, let's get back to the problem. Yesterday in the version I shared, I was dumping this string into memory as bytes, but I wasn't using it. So I didn't realize in the stream, but my tests were passing. So I think the job of this 2 bytes was achieving the goal we had, and basically I was receiving whatever I had in the fields in a memory object. So I didn't need to do any binary transformation on the name string. So I'm going to continue on that for now until we have a different requirement. Of course, there are some differences between how I'm testing it and how the challenge requires it, but I think we will figure it out soon. Okay, with that out of the way, let's do some cleanup and also do some tests. I have 6 fields, and then for this one I want to have U16, also U16. Actually they shouldn't be slices. It's only the first one is a slice, right? So then assert equal, then I have U16, U16, U32, U16. And this is the only place that is similar to the header. So let's remove this. And start my, yeah. Okay, for this I don't need to have type defined. And for the values, I'm looking for, should I hard code or I can actually do this, right? Response dot type. What happens over here is actually interesting to me now. So I have a set of bytes, right? Now it shouldn't be starting from 0, but right after the name is strlen. For but what I'm doing here is actually making a slice, right? But on the left hand, I have this is a value. I mean, a single value is not a slice like this one. Let's see. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see what is inside that piece, right? I want to have a print statement of type any, and then response bytes name str .len name str .len plus 16. Okay, so I need to check for 2 bytes, right? 0, 1. And that's 32 bits binary. how can I check their equality? Not binary value, right? I'm checking for build test as binary. No. I'm looking for hex. Actually, probably better to check the testing namespace. Yeah. Expected error, no. What am I looking at? It's yeah, and then here I'm looking for testing expect let's see what LLM can teach me here. No, not Copilot mode. I want GPT. Yes. How can I just check the value of like here? Hopefully it can figure out the responsibility of 2 bytes. You can check the type value for serialized bytes, and if you wait, okay, we have options. Oh, I asked for checking. Okay. The first 2 are prints. I don't want that. Then and accepting its equality to 1, probably better. Okay, you can assert the value read int. I think that's okay. So type const type equal to cd mem that readint. I want to read u16 from response offset till offset +2 that big, like this, and remove this, remove this, response type. Yeah, and then var offset equal to 0, and offset plus equal to memcpy.length. Hopefully. Variable of type comp int must be const. What are you talking about? It's, why is it comp int? Even though I'm changing it. Let's type it explicitly, view size. Better. A slice of non-array type response. Okay, he wants it to be array like this from yesterday. Oh, no. That's another mistake I made. This is response bytes. Expected the pointer. Yeah, now it is from yesterday. Beautiful. Now let's see if it's exactly what this answered me. Yeah. And down here, I didn't need to hard code it. Okay. Interesting. Then again, const class equal to u32. Response offset. This should still be u16. Offset +2 0 2 that big, and then offset is equal to up here, and try testing. Expect not u equal, yes, and then response.class equal to class. Again, the same mistake. So nice. Now I'm thinking about refactoring this a bit because it's getting annoying. What I want to do is to have an inline function to check integer values. Let's call it um, expect int. Can I have inline functions? Anonymous functions? I don't think so. Zig anonymous functions. Probably not. But it's not quite like Java, C++, Lambda. Basically because it's struct declaration or blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, even inside the structs we What if I do it like this and expect int, what do I need inside the body? Here it's void, right? And then y. What do I need is, let's pick up these 2 lines, 3 lines, offset let's say offset I'm going to try outside. So I need type t. I need expected. What is the type of expected over here? Any type? And let's call this expect big int. And then value. What is the actual, again, any type, right? Let's and then over here it would be actual. But wait a minute, there is an error here. Found const expected an expression? What do you mean? I don't get it. Found con. Can I define a helper function in the Ziglings test body? Yes, I can cast helper struct. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's that. And now can I do helper expect big int type u16 expected value response dot type underscore actual is response bytes from offset to offset +2 and 0 to 2 and remove these. Again, next one, helper expected big int u16 response to type response bytes offset +2 0 2. Yeah, this is I think we cannot have +2. There has been to be a white space. But now I think, what did I do? I wanted to check it for class, but say I haven't woke up yet. I finished my cup of coffee, but still makes mistakes. So now let's see. I think there is still an error. Unused function. Why do you call it an unused function? Even if it's used outside, then okay, what is that? Not sure what's talking about. Unused function parameter. Okay, forget about that. That's because over here I was reading it, and then yeah, this should have been expected. Better now, yeah. And then there's no member F. Yeah, that's so not. Try expected actual expected type void. Void an error. Yes, this should be it. Error union is ignored. Yes, I need to try my function like this. Better. But what it was saying about that or as a simple function. Oh yeah. So I can call it expect big int and then f and then that f. And it still passes. What I'm wondering. Why do I need to put it inside the struct? Why do I need to wrap it inside struct? You don't think strictly need to wrap it inside there. You can define function. Struct wrapper is just one pattern some people use. Post average work fine. I showed the struct pattern because it's commonly used. What's the benefit? In the meantime, I'm going to double check. I doubt that was possible. I was getting an error. Let's do this, and go to this, call it that thingy. Yeah, it's not possible like this. Let's see, we need to run this. Benefits, certain scenarios, groups related helpers, avoiding name conflicts. Yeah. I doubt the other one is possible. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any relevant blog posts. lambdas, closures, and everything in between. I've been thinking about the topic for a few weeks, 2018. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Big anonymous functions and closures in index. Anonymous functions, defining a working mechanism. Anonymous functions, also known as lambda functions, are unnamed functions typically used for short-term or single-use purpose. Why are you not using AI for at least writing a small functions? Yeah, thanks for asking. I just learning, so don't want to so there is a question in the chat why I'm not using AI for at least writing small functions. So train my muscle. Yeah, I just want to train my muscle memory and type it manually as long as I can. The problem is whenever I rely too much on autocompletions with AI, I learn that I lose my ability to write good code. I can refactor it more often, but I don't learn it enough. I tried it with Golang. I was relying a lot on it, and eventually I realized when I don't have access to AI, I cannot write correct syntax. So I think that's not adding much benefit for me to rely on AI. And as you see, I'm still learning a lot about Zig itself, how to have an anonymous function. It is a very basic thing to basically do, but I didn't know how it's possible, so I needed to write it myself to figure out. And yeah, I'm using AI to teach me this stuff, these patterns. Basically, this one I didn't find in any documentations. It was a good suggestion as a pair programmer for me, but not necessarily somebody that completes my code. Yeah, back to the document. So it's suggesting the same pattern as I'm using. How it works, struct, yeah, that I know how it works. Example with explanation. Okay, closure is something I need to get back to, but I'm going to store this document to read and get back to finish up. I test, and then the next one, U32, response TTL, response bytes, offset is 4, 0, 4. Here's 16. Response dot lengths, and then response bytes set offsets +2. Do like this and go here, change this to 4 as well. It's still passing, and then one last piece. Expect a slice offset plus equal to name GS offset response dot data. Okay, no, it should have been for a size of this is interesting. I need to have islen, so I can say response dot data dot len. There is a panic now. What's going on? Oh, yes. It should be offset plus this. Yeah, and now beautify this one. And I think name str is also unnecessary. Response dot name. Response dot name. Not here. Here. Yeah. The better now. So I have my function ready now. Tested the whatever I could. Hopefully it's also useful in the main function. Let's go to the main function. What do I need to do here? Yeah, it took me quite a long time to get here. Okay, let's go to this doc. I want to bring const response in, import the problem is I'm calling the method response and also have a variable response here. What should I do? What's happening? No. What should I do is for now agelot name result. It's like this, and then I have const response equal to response. Dot name equal to this piece. Dot type class 1 type 1 dot class 1 dot ttl 60, and then dot links for, and dot data to, for example, this. Yeah, and then what do I need to do is at memcpy and I have it here, result offset to the forward. Let's see if this works. Build failed. Okay, and again var offset. Yeah. Is not an indexable pointer. That's also correct. DNS. What I want to do is echo for dumped. Nice. Source and destination arguments have non-equal lengths. Interesting, yeah. The memcpy should have equal sizes on both sides. What if? Because if I remember, over here I was defining this size. What if I don't define it? What happens to the test? So let's see how many bytes do I need. The question length plus 12. Okay, this is quite visible, right? 32, 64, 68, 71, 5, 9, 79, 18, 96. Okay, then if I assume this to be 256, because yesterday I remember there was a response from LLM that even that is more than enough. I can say here, go to offset plus 256. And then this time they have equal size. And then what do I need to do? Yeah. Completion successful. Bad RDATA. The RDATA is the response, right? This one, yeah. Bad RDATA can happen because of a lot of reasons. If you're seeing this in an early stage, it probably indicates that the packet you sent wasn't properly parsed. Okay, I need to enable this. Maybe it's revealing something more useful. Yeah. It's not properly parsed. What do you mean? Because if you can parse a name, I'm considering them quite similar. So sending request. Yeah, enable this, and then okay, wait a minute. I don't see. I actually don't see the data. real. Okay. Let's see. Down here, when I initialize this, I can print any type and okay, put response byte here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to check actually. The test. Yeah, it's not any type. Go here, remove this. I have 150 until, yeah, this is the null byte for this, and no, this is not null byte. I have null byte. I have 0 1 0 1 0 0 60 0 4 and then 56 46 56 46. So I assume 56 is representing 8, 46 is a dot. But here I have this and I have 0 1. Okay, no, 0 0 0 1. This is the type 0 0 0 1. This is class. This is okay. This is TTL. This is length. Then here I have 0 8. Okay, let's go to Copilot. I have the following DNS response with the line and parse RDATA. Okay. You tell me why. Okay, it's not big anymore, right? Looking at your DNS response, issue is likely in the answer section offset calculation. Here is what I see. Header, analysis, flagged response, one question, one answer. Yeah, this is 1 2 3 4. Then one in most significant beat, and then question, answer. Yeah, question section is codecrafters, IO, nullmeter, class in, answer section. The problem is you have, do I? But actual answer record before the actual record starts. The RDATA section is correct, but your client is probably wait a minute. Here I have 13 extra bits. Extra bytes. But how is that happening? What am I doing wrong here? I assume this is the extra bytes. Not sure why it's 13 Yotam. But if I remove this, what will happen? 0001, then 0 CSR. So I removed that. But why did I have it here? It's because of this. Offset is already starting there. Oh, true. True. Then this should be solved now. DNS overflowing header size. This means that the length you have specified in header of a record is too long. Interesting. I just wish that there was some more specific details in codecrafters challenge, but there isn't. I need to rely on LLM for it. So now I have this. But I get the following error. The error or letter side indicates that your RDATA length field doesn't match the actual data provided. Looking at hex, this says the RDATA is 4 bytes long. At offset, the structure looks correct, but you have a trailing AA bytes. Okay. Uh, what I don't get is here I have a null terminator. And here I don't. I assume that should be added as well, but for now, what options do I have? Okay, let's see how others are implementing it. I think I have explained enough. Show me the code. Const type class detail IP with I don't know what this type is. And then there is a buffer that basically writes it to. So this doesn't have that problem because it's directly writing it into the buffer. They want my class to not do that. Let's see any other option. DNS answer, there is a print to network bytes. This is interesting. So it's preventing to have the requirement of defined. Yes. And it's returning array of U8 what I want to have. Encoded name, try. Oh no, but the allocator is only used for that. Parse answers, DNS packet. I'm trying to compare this with the solution I have, right? Now the problem is I have it too dynamic, right? But can I find the intermediate solution to solve my problem? Basically what I need to have is to not have this extra 256 bytes. I want to so what is the length? Const length is response.name.len plus 3264 80 plus response.data.len, right? And then remove this to lengths, and for this 0 to lengths, right? And now what happened? Yeah. Wait, what? It's the way I'm calculating the results. Anyways, I'm getting those. It's not solving any problem, even though I limited the values, right? Exactly. I need to change this as well. So now it's a fixed size U8 array. I need to switch to an allocator so I can dynamically allocate. Is that what is that? Let's see what this response is doing. I like this style because it's the most readable I've seen. But inside the main method, which I hopefully can find. So there is an arena allocator. And this is the buffer we read into. Answer is an arena allocator. right? Allocator. Yeah, this is the one. Mm-hmm. IP address is that pointer. I'm also interested to see this definition. But anyways, why it's so slow on GitHub? And no, it's a DNS answer is a const. It's using RDATA, not this. To network bytes is getting an allocator but returning a dynamic UA. The buffer it's what it is returning, and the buffer is an allocator as well. Okay, interesting. So let's go to response, and up here change the add an allocator. Is it a cdmem allocator, or I think so, right? Cdmem allocator, yeah. And here we remove this. We need to have an error, but for now let's forget about that. And here remove this as well. Allocator that alloc the buffer was. Of type U8, and size for me is basically what I calculated over there, right? We are defining the size here. Wait a minute. I might have made the same mistake. Main. Why they're putting 10 here? No, it's not making any difference. I have 2 byte, 2 byte, 8, 4 byte, 8. Oh, that's why it's a 10. But it's not making any difference, right? This is not dynamically allocated. I'm having a fixed number there. So remove this, and then allocator std mem dot allocator for response. We are going to remove this. allocator.alloc of type u8 of self.name.len plus 10 plus self.data. And now I think it's fine, except for for 2 bytes. What is the error here? Correct order point. But what is the error? Zig test. Yes, response to bytes needs an allocator. And for allocator, I'm going to how do we initialize an arena allocator? Zig arena allocator. Searched it before already. Okay, var arena cd mem arena. Oh, hip. And the syntax is initialize it cd mem and hip page allocator. That's that, and then the per arena DNS. Then go here, pass arena to it. Oh no, yeah, this is the arena. I need an allocator as well, so allocator arena dot allocator. This is what it can use. Yeah, now for write ints, what is it doing over here? Where is this? Jackal. I have the buffer. It is using buffer directly, but what is my error? Actually, let me bring this up, maybe it's easier. At memcpy / non-array type. How is it used here? It's right. Let me see again. I'm defining this with a try, and then the buffer. What's wrong? expected error out of memory. Why am I getting an out of memory error? Is it because of the offset I'm using 0 for it? No. Here, this also doesn't make sense, right? Because this is 0, why you're adding 0, so that's what happened. I hate you, GitHub. Fn. No, it was class DNS. Yes, answer. You're looking for right here. Okay, thing. memcpy buffer offset. What's happening? Why I'm getting line 14? Expected type found. Way better. It was the return type, so that's that. And then for response bytes, I need to also try it. Beautiful. Now my tests are passing. I don't have the hard-coded byte here. I also need to change this, and I think I had a GPA allocator here. Let's try to use that to see what happens. So now, oh sorry, I'm out of time. I need to prepare my day job. Thanks for watching. It was a surprise, this session. I expected to pass this stage easily since yesterday I worked on it, and then yeah, it was hairier than I expected, but I learned a lot as well. The difference between a fixed size buffer, which is easy to start with, and compared to an allocator, right? So it was an interesting session, nevertheless. Thanks for watching. See you next time.